Hello everyone. Today I want to tell you a story. This story explains how the great river at China's northernmost border got its name, the Heilongjiang, the Black Dragon River. The story takes place in Shandong. There was a family named Li. The wife had been pregnant for a long time, her belly growing bigger by the day, but the birth kept being delayed. Finally, one day, the child was born, and everyone in the room was terrified. What emerged was not a baby. It was a small black dragon. The husband, shocked and frightened, acted without thinking. He grabbed the kitchen knife beside him and struck at the dark shape. In the chaos, the blade came down and cut off the little black dragon's tail. In pain, the small black dragon rose into the air, burst through the window, and vanished into the night sky, never to be seen again. Because of that single cut, he became tailless, and from then on, people called him Baldy Old Li. The little black dragon flew north, all the way to the northeast, and made his home in a great river. But at that time, the river was far from peaceful. A white dragon was coiled within it, stirring up trouble, capsizing fishing boats and flooding farmland every few days. The people along the riverbanks suffered endlessly, but no one could do anything about it. Baldy Old Li couldn't stand by and watch. He resolved to rid the river of this white dragon. For the sake of the people who lived along it, a great battle broke out. Legend says they fought for 3 full days and 3 nights. The river water turned murky and turbulent, the sky darkened, and no one could tell which was the black dragon and which was the white. The people on the banks watched anxiously, desperate to help. But the water was too muddy, they couldn't tell who was winning underneath. So someone came up with an idea. They threw white flour buns into the river, along with bags of lime powder. Whenever the black dragon surfaced for air, they fed buns into his mouth to give him strength. Whenever the white dragon showed itself, they hurled lime straight at the pale-colored shape, blinding it and stinging its eyes. And so, with the help of the people on both banks, Baldy Old Li finally defeated the white dragon and settled there to guard the river from then on. The waters became calm and peaceful, no more burst banks, no more capsized boats, and the people were able to live in peace. To honor this black dragon's kindness, the people renamed the river, the Heilongjiang, the Black Dragon River. But the story doesn't end there. Legend has it that once Baldy Old Li reached maturity, every year he would fly back to his hometown in Shandong to visit his parents' graves. Even without a human form, he never forgot that he was a son of Shandong. So even today, fishermen along the Shandong coast, before setting out to sea, still murmur a prayer, "May Old Li protect us." And for those Shandong natives who, in years past, left their homes behind to seek a living in the northeast, when crossing the river by boat, all they had to do was say "I'm from Shandong," and the boat would cross safely, because Old Li was their fellow townsman, and he would quietly watch over his own. This story has been told for over 100 years, but really, it isn't just the tale of a dragon. It's the deepest longing and comfort carried in the hearts of the generation of Shandong people who wandered far from home to the northeast. No matter how far you fly, no matter what you lose along the way, the place called home is something you never forget.